Hi, my name is Gisela Marti. I'm the creative director for Tammy Taylor Nails. We're getting into the holidays and we need to be prepared. Today, we're gonna do an elegant, simple, but commercial design. Our guest artist, of course, is gonna be Gelprisa. It's a 3-in-1 gel polish, and it's a base coat, it's a color, and a top coat all in one. Let me show you the versatility of the Gelprisa with these fun designs. So let's get started. For this New Year design that we are doing today, we're gonna need the following tools. We're gonna need our Gel Paintz Black. From the color polishes from Gelprisa, we will be working with the Juicy Peach, Forget Me Not, and Chan-teal-y lace. Of course, the tools would be the dotting tool, our new striper, the boulder, our custom gel brush. We will be working with our Miracle Manicure to seal the design with the Top Gel Plus, to clean our Clean It. We need to nourish the nail with our Tammy Taylor Scented Peach Oil. And of course, last but not least, our Wipe Its. In this design that we are gonna be doing for New Year, if you notice, one of my nails is coated and it's very shiny regarding to the other nail. And the reason why it is because I applied Miracle Manicure Base Coat. It is recommended when you're working in natural nails and you are going to be doing layers of the Gelprisa gel polishes to put a base coat so like that it grabs to something and you don't have or you have a design that is going to last longer. But I'm working over here with an artificial nail. So for the use of the demonstration, I did apply the Miracle Manicure. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply 3 different layers of colors, but going across the nail. And I'm going to start with my first color, which is going to be my pink. And that's going to be my Forget Me Not. And don't forget, when you're working with a Gelprisa, to take the excess of the color so you don't have a thick coat. You should work with a very thin coat. If the color is not dark enough, you can always go back and do a second layer. Every time that I apply a color, I'm going to do a quick cure to avoid the color to run into the next color. And all what I did was polish the top of my nail, and I'm going to quick cure for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Now I'm going to put my second color, and my second color is going to be the Chan-teal lace. Following the other one on the side. And I have to tell you, you don't have to be perfect on the application of these colors for one reason. Because this technique, as you're going to see, is not going to require perfection. So that's my second color, and now I'm gonna cure for 2 seconds. 1, 2. My third color, just besides the blue, is gonna be my Juicy Peach. Okay? 2 seconds. 1, 2. Once again, I go back with my blue, my Chan-teal lace, and I go all the way across the nail. And cure for 2 seconds. 1, 2. My next one, again, if you see the pattern, now it's going to go the pink. The Forget Me Not. So apply the pink. And cure for 2 seconds. 1, 2. My last one is going to be the Juicy Peach. All the way on the bottom of the nail. And once I apply the Juicy Peach, now I'm going to cure the nail for 2 minutes. So here is my nail completely cured, 2 minutes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass with the use of my gel paint black. It's right here. And the use of my custom gel brush, I'm going to polish the whole nail in black. And you're gonna say, wow, how crazy is that? You know, I mean, you already put some nice colors in there. Now you're gonna cover it totally with black, but this is the fun part. When you cover with black and you do a design on top of it, it creates an illusion. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can see some colors through, and that's just fine, as long as you really actually cover the areas where you're going to be creating that design. See, I want to be sure that the whole color is completely distributed. Don't forget to cap. Capping is very important. The top of your design, go back and be sure that you pass that black well on the nail and there's no bubbles anywhere. So now, since the application is done, I'm going to do the design so I can cure it. And I'm going to use for this my dotting tool. And I'm going to be using the big size of the dotting tool, okay? And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start drawing whatever I want. Clean, go back again on your number. So you have number 2 over there already. Go back and be sure that you remove completely the color. Now the 0. Clean again. See how important it is, or how was not important the application to be perfect of the colors, because you're not going to see that. Now we go for number 1, right in here. And then number 3. As you go, be sure to clean. The shape of your number is up to you. See, in this case, my number 3 is kind of weird over there. So I don't have to worry about it. All what I have to do is go back again and fix it and do the number again. So again, number 3. Now we have a number 3, okay? And then you can go back again to each one of the numbers that you did. Be sure to clean it before you cure for those 2 minutes, because now we're going to be curing for 2 minutes. My number 2, I want to be sure that I check my number 2. That is completely clean. And there we go. Now it's going for 2 minutes on the lamp. So it's completely cured. And if you can see, I know it's a little bit hard because it's a dark color, but you can see the 2, the 0, the 1, and the 3. And I'm going to be cleaning with the wipe it saturated with the cleaning solution to be sure that all the stickiness is out. And there we go. We have our 2, 0, 1, and 3. Now we're going to do the details of the design. And if you can see through the colors, don't worry about it. That is perfect, because that's exactly what the design is all about. And don't forget, doesn't have to be perfect the numbers that you're doing. You're going to finish them with some details. I'm going to be using now my boulder brush, which is this one, and I'm going to go all the way around the numbers with a silver color. And I'm going to put it I'm going to do some lines all the way around the number. So I'm using a metallic silver. And with the metallic silver, I'm going all the way around the number. Just following the shape of what you did. And it doesn't have to be just perfect. It's just to highlight that number. So I went with the 2. Now with the 0. And once again, you can do a shape on the 0 as you're doing it, as if very hard. Your detailer brush would allow you to do it. Now we're going for the number 1 right here. I'm going to put a little bit on the top, on the side. And now my number 3. My number 3, I'll do it over here. I go this area, around it, and that's my number 3. Okay, now I need some details in white. So as I'm going to be using my dotting tool, but I'm going to be using the part that is the small part. And I'm going to do some dots. Just whatever you think that you want to do those dots, you can do it. On the 0, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some tiny dots on the top, on the inside, I'm sorry. And I'm going to go from bigger to smaller, smaller, smaller. Clean it, go back. And now I'm going for the number 1. And on the number 1, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. One little dot over here. And then I'm going to go smaller, smaller. It's the number 1. This time on number 3, I can come right here. And I can also do it on the top. Don't forget to load your dotting tool. If you're running out of paint, if you see that it's not marking, it's because you need to load it. And there we go, my last one right there. So I have my number 2 right here. See on my number 2, I can add a tiny bit more on the sides. I can come over here and just follow the shape of the number 2. So we have the number 2, the 0, the 1, and number 3. That's 2013. Now, I'm going to wait till my dots are completely dry and my lines, and then I'm going to protect my design with the Top Gel Plus. My dots are completely dry and so do my lines. So now, with my Top Gel Plus, I'm going to be protecting it. And you can see how beautiful and how does all the colors come to life. This is a fun design. You don't have to do the 2013. You can do anything you want in top of the black. You could draw anything you wanted. The effects is what is really, really beautiful. So now it's going to go to the lamp for 2 minutes. So we already finished our design. Let's recap for this technique. On this technique, what we did was we chose a couple of colors, the pink, the peach, and the teal as our first layer. But you can choose any one of the colors that you desire. In top of that, what we did was we took the gel paint black and we cover it so we can mark whatever is the design that you want to do in the top. I chose 2013 because we are on the holidays and New Year is coming. So, but you can do any design you want by marking with the use of your dotting tool, cure it, and you will have a perfect design. Be sure that whatever details you choose to do stand up on your design. And seal with the Top Gel Plus. Here is your end of the year design. I hope you like it, and I hope you use it in all your clients because this is a very commercial design. So, you don't have to be an artist to feel like one. And I am sure that you have designs that you would love to share with us. So, why don't you take a picture? Write step-by-step directions, send it to creativedirector@tammytaylornails.com. Again, creativedirector@tammytaylornails.com. And you can be the next talk of the town.